Three hot topics going into the 2024 playoffs. Has the Golden State era ended finally? The Golden State Warriors with Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green have never missed the playoffs when all of them were healthy together. There were some years where at least one of them played, and probably one of them were out. It's when Klay was out, Steph and Draymond was both there, but they still missed the playoffs. When they were all on the court together, rarely lose, rarely. But with Draymond, his antics this season, being in and out the lineup, Klay with his streaky shooting this season, Steph has had a heavier burden to carry and trying to get this team back to the playoffs. Unfortunately, they was only able to get the 10th seed and they lost to the Sacramento Kings in the playing tournament. So is it time to break up the big three? No, I don't think so. But I think a realignment has to be done. Next season, I feel like Klay and Draymond should come off the bench. You find some players who can, I don't want to say replace them, but ultimately can line up with what they want the team to look like going forward. Younger, quicker, and can play with Steph because Steph is still in his twilight years. He's still playing amazing basketball. That you have Klay and Draymond come off the bench. I'm old school. I prefer if Klay and Draymond stay in the Warriors and retire there. I'm big on players staying with one team, especially teams where they built such a legacy with, like Kobe, Duncan, Dirk. So, I feel like Klay and Draymond can come off the bench. They have a lot of mileage on their body. They can still benefit the team coming off the bench. Are the Oklahoma City Thunder the weakest first seed in recent years? Shannon Sharp believes so. I don't think so. I think they have a chance to be special, but I think that you have to crawl before you walk. You have to get the experience. So I feel like OKC is not ready yet. They're really young. Shai's only been to two playoff series. Lou Dort has only been to one. Gordon Hayward's probably been a handful, not many. And the team is really inexperienced. So I feel like they would get to the second round and then that's it. Um, you have to have the experience to close out playoff games, to close out, excuse me, close out playoff series. And OKC doesn't have that yet. Um, the inexperience, the lack of discipline. It's a different level when you get to the playoffs, and they have to experience that. They have to get there to understand that. They probably don't understand it yet. So the final thing, the Lakers versus Nuggets matchup. The Lakers beat the Pelicans to advance to the seventh seed. Now they have to play the Denver Nuggets, which is a rematch of the conference finals last year. Darvin Ham said LA's not ducking no smoke, but the Nuggets are about that action. Denver looks like a well-oiled machine. I feel like even if Anthony Davis and LeBron play out of their mind, and D'Angelo Russell's playing amazing basketball, Austin Reeves, I feel like they can't stop Jokic. I feel like Jokic is going to pick them apart again, and I'm not sure if they will be able to withstand that. I think the Nuggets are possibly going back to the finals. Um, I feel like the only real threat in the Western Conference for them is probably the Los Angeles Clippers, but I think Denver could definitely repeat. I'm not sure if the Lakers have enough to stop the Nuggets right now. And that's it for today's episode. I want you to stay tuned for updates throughout the playoffs and continue to give y'all updates on what I think the playoffs is gonna bring, how it's gonna unfold. And thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You can find this on Substack, YouTube, and Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And thank you guys for listening. See you later.